you are all very well out there. This is a live reading coming at you today, Libra, just to see what you need to know on this beautiful full moon day. We are going to be having a super full moon, and it is packed full of energy. So we are going to tune in, Libra, and see what Spirit needs you to know at this time. I thank you so much. If you are hopping on, please tell me where you are from. And of course, if you don't catch this live and catch it on the replay, you could still let me know where you're tuning in from. And these are general and timeless readings, so when they find you, that's when they are meant to find you. And Libra, you are going through some sort of a transition. You are going to be starting off on a new path, a new journey. And Spirit is asking you to be patient. Patient with the process, patient with yourself. Have trust and faith in where you are being guided to go. Any loss or disappointment that you may feel toward or Libra is kind of wasted energy. You know, we can't focus on the things that were lost, or we can't focus on the things that didn't work out, because everything in life is just an experience that is there to help you grow and evolve. So, you know, you can take a look at the things that didn't work out and you can see where you may have gone wrong, but you need to remember that all is not lost, that you still have many blessings, that you still have, you know, that you haven't lost everything. You haven't really lost anything. And when we focus our energy on the lack of, when we focus our energy on the negative aspects of things, we block ourselves from the blessings that are still there, the blessings that are coming, because you have your back turned to it and you're not even seeing what it is that you still have. You're just so focused on the loss or the defeat or what it is for you, Libra. You know, Spirit really wants you to turn around and see that you still have so many blessings, so many opportunities. Spirit definitely wants you to persevere. We also have a choice here. This is like the wounded warrior. So we have a choice that we can stay where it's comfortable, even though it doesn't feel good, or make us happy, even though it hurts, you know, or we can choose to move on. The choice really is yours, Libra. We have the Six of Cups. So you could be reminiscing about family. You could be thinking about somebody from the past. You could be thinking about past times. You could be analyzing your thought patterns, your belief systems, and seeing how they are limiting you from moving forward in some way. Yes, with the Seven of Swords. You know, a lot of times we can let our past hold us back from the future. You know, sometimes we have experiences that we went through and we automatically project future experiences that they're going to turn out like they did in the past. So we won't even try to do it again, kind of thing. But there is something that you're resisting, or there is something, a limited belief or a thought pattern, you know, and it's an old ideology that is not serving you anymore, Libra. It is actually, you know, you have the opportunity. Spirit is trying to move you towards some sort of wish fulfillment here. some sort of new beginning, new path, new journey. But possibly you're not allowing it to happen because you could be afraid that, things aren't going to work out. You could be afraid of being defeated again. You just don't want to experience that. You just don't want to go through that again. Maybe in the past, you had been defeated. You had been wounded. You know, but I feel like things are going to be different, Libra. I feel like you are going to be attracting a new tribe, or you're going to have people show up from the family who support you, or you're going to have, I just feel like there's a lot of people around you that want to help you build, that want to help you grow and evolve, that support you on whatever new path or journey that you may be going on, Libra. And we have the Two of Cups. And this talks about a lot about destiny, divine timing. So it's like, again, be patient, because a wish is going to be fulfilled when the time is right. So stop thinking that you've failed, or, because those thoughts, that focusing on the lack of, is what is going to trip you up. We have some sort of incoming communication, Libra, something that you've been waiting for. And it's like, now is the time. The time is right. All of the pieces of the puzzle have been, put together. And now this last piece can come in. Yes, temperance is being clarified by the wheel and the emperor. It is time to get control. It is time to, is this kind of like, I'm getting this, it's like you're growing up. You're reaching a level of mastery, a level of maturity. And so, and with that comes, the turning of the wheel. So if things really haven't been working out for you, if things haven't been going your way, Libra, that is about to change. The wheel is going to turn. You have this new opportunity, new path opening up to you. Again, pages are about messages. So you have a messenger, again, an offer, a job offer, a raise, a promotion. The Queen of Materials, just keep nurturing your path. Keep working on what it is, where you want to go. Keep nurturing your goals, your dreams. Follow your intuition, okay? You have the Ace of Voices here, so there is some sort of clarity coming in. You have, your guides are trying to tell you which way to go, to try to bring clarity to a situation. You're going to understand why you had to experience whatever losses that you did. It's all going to make sense. And you're going to see that, oh, okay, that's why that worked out the way it did, because I needed to learn something. When a lot of businesses don't succeed right off the bat, they go through a lot of failures. They make a lot of course correction, a lot of adjustments. They have a lot of learning to do. You have to learn what your market is. You have to learn what the trends are at the time. You have to, so Just be willing to continue to learn and grow. Keep, see your failures as opportunities, not as failures. Because there really is no such thing as failure. The Nine of Wands is being clarified by the Chariot. So definitely this is talking about success. So, the wounded warrior, success after difficulty, success after you let go of something. Success, like I said, sometimes we stay in positions that aren't right for us just because it's comfortable, it's familiar. But this has an element of stepping out of the box, letting go of what is familiar. Allowing yourself to transition to something different. Having faith that, things are going to work out this time around. You're not going to experience the same defeat and failure, so-called failure, that you did before. We have the Five of Inspiration, and lately with the Five of Inspiration, especially with this card, these look like little portals, okay? And as Esther Hicks says, we cannot, in order to launch the rockets of desire, in order to discover what it is that we like, we first have to experience things that we don't like. And then we can, so we can try out different jobs. We can try out different, relationships, partnerships. That's how we discover what it is that we want. That's how we discover what we like. So again, nothing is a failure. It's just an experience that helped you discover something that you liked. And this has an element, again, of, letting past experiences hold you back from the future because you're afraid you're going to get hurt. You're afraid things aren't going to work out. You're afraid of being a failure. But those fears, those doubts, that perspective is exactly what is sabotaging you. And how do we overcome that? We go within. We have the courage to take a look at ourselves, look at how we've been showing up. Really go through all of the experiences of your life. What about each experience did you like? What elements of your life experiences did you not like? What things are you going to avoid in the future? It's all about self-discovery. Where do you have limiting beliefs? Where do you have negative emotions that are tripping you up? Where do you have negative patterns that you keep following over and over? Where are you not finding the silver lining? So clarifying the Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, you have the Devil card. The Devil card is talking about there is something that is blocking you from your wish fulfillment. There's something that's keeping you trapped, whether that is a person, whether that is a perspective. And it could very well be a perspective because you have the 3 and 8 of voices, which is talking about, the 3 of voices is often saying, don't get upset when a door closes, because there is something behind that door that was not serving you, that was maybe toxic. It was maybe devil energy. You know, it was something that was holding you back. It was something that was keeping you blinded, that, you know, you couldn't see how to move forward because you're so focused on these closed doors, this so-called failure. Okay? And you're really juggling bringing your manifestations into reality because you are so focused on the things that went wrong. And I was just thinking too, my son, who is a Libra, he just went on his honeymoon, and they had totally budgeted their whole trip. They had planned for, you know, the gas. They planned they planned everything to a T. The only thing they didn't factor in was the vehicle breaking down and costing a ton of money for repairs. So my son and his new wife, they were stuck in down in the States in San Diego. They were supposed to be home, you know, a week before they actually got home. And of course, they were both, you know, panicking. They didn't know what to do. They were calling me for money because they had ran out of money, obviously. There was just so much that was going wrong, and they were, you know, thinking that they failed because they should have planned for this. But a lot of unexpected things happened on their journey. You know, my son told me, and I know there's probably no chance that he will ever see this, but my son said that they found God in the desert. Their car had broken down. It was getting late. It was getting dark. They had no money left. They didn't know what to do. And I always tell them to call upon Archangel Michael, call upon Archangel Raphael, and ask for guidance, ask for assistance, call on your angels and guides. So they sat in the car and they called upon, you know, spirit for help. And not even a few minutes later, they had lights pull up behind them, and there was a, a beautiful man that my son says, I found Jesus in the desert, but his name is Mario. Mario gifted my son and his new wife $100 so that they could call a tow truck and get to the nearest town. And then Mario left. And shortly after, some more lights came up, and it was a tow truck. And they assumed that Mario had called the tow truck for them, but he did not. This tow truck driver was finished his shift and he was on his way home, and he saw that they were in need of assistance, and so he told them that for $75 he would take them to the nearest town. And they just happened to have $100 that Mario gave them, so they were able to pay for the tow truck. And as the tow truck was hooking up, Mario came back and gave them another $100 so that they could get a room so that they could be safe for the night. So God bless you, Mario, wherever you are. Thank you for your kindness, your generosity. Thank you for not leaving these poor kids stranded in the middle of the desert. So, you know, Libra, you need to have a little bit of faith, a little bit of trust. You need to just let go of control. You know, stop beating yourself up and allow the universe to come in and support you. And clarifying the Three of Pentacles here, you have The muse of voices, very much your energy, Libra. Knowing what you want, being in control, not settling for anything less, having control over your thoughts, not letting your thoughts control you. No, you being very level-headed, being balanced. Um, and you have the two of inspiration here. You know, let the universe inspire you or guide you. It's like, Libra, you don't have to look so hard for the direction. You just need to keep moving towards what it is that you love, and you will get there. The page of inspiration. Something is coming in, some sort of communication, some sort of offer is coming to you, and this is all destiny and divine timing, Libra. So if there is something that you've been waiting for, if you've been waiting to know how to move forward, the answer is coming. Your job is just not to resist it, to get clear on what it is that you want, to raise your vibration, to stay in that higher level of consciousness, and to celebrate, Libra. Celebrate, because things are working out better than you think. You know, things, the dominoes are falling into place. Things are falling into place, even though it doesn't feel like it, even though you can't see it, it is happening. Things are working out better than you believe they are. So, wonderful message there, Libra. I hope that helps you on your journey. Of course, these messages are timeless. So when they find you, that is when it is meant for you. But until then, Libra, I will catch you next time.